Welcome students. We are seeing Pythagoras theorem. We have seen Pythagoras theorem, then converse of Pythagoras theorem and Pythagorean triplet. So today we are going to see some more concepts, that is property of 30, 60 degree and 90 degree triangle, then property of 45, 45 and 90 degree triangle, then similarity and right angled triangle, and one more concept, that is theorem of geometric mean. So let us see students. This is a triangle given, that is 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree triangle. So there is a one property you have studied in standard 9, that is the side opposite to 30 degree is half of the hypotenuse. The side opposite to 30 degree means BC is half of the hypotenuse, and the side opposite to 60 degree is, so what is the side opposite to 60 degree? AB. So AB is root 3 upon 2 times the hypotenuse. So this property is known as 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree triangle property. So let us recall, the side opposite to 30 degree is BC is equal to half of the hypotenuse. So half, hypotenuse is the longest side of the right angle triangle, or it is the side opposite to right angle. So it is AC. Then the next statement is the side opposite to 60 degree. So 60 degrees here, the side opposite to it is AB. It is root 3 upon 2 times the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is AC. Okay, so the side opposite to 30 degree is half of the hypotenuse. The side opposite to 60 degree is root 3 upon 2 times the hypotenuse. This is a statement of, that is property of 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. Okay, the next property of 45, 45, 90 degree. So look here, these angles are same, therefore these sides are same. So it's called as isosceles triangle. So what is the statement? The side opposite to 45 degree. So either this side or this side is 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse. That is the property. So very simple, it is LM, and both are same. LM is same as MN, and both are equal to 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is LN. So once again, LM and MN both sides are congruent because both angles are congruent. And what is the length of this? The side opposite to 45 degree is 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse. So this property is known as 45, 45, 90 degree triangle property. Next, that is similarity and right angle triangle. So look here student, that is one right angle triangle is given here, ABC. Then what is done here? A perpendicular is drawn from AC, that is from B, that is vertex B, to the hypotenuse AC. Then because of this perpendicular, there are three right angle triangles now. There are three right angle triangles are there, and all the three right angle triangles which are formed because of one perpendicular. So these three triangles are similar. And now we can apply the knowledge of similarity, that is two triangles are similar, then what? All angles are congruent and all sides, the sides are in proportion. That is knowledge of similarity we can apply here in Pythagoras theorem lesson. Okay, so look here, which are the triangles we got here? Triangle ABC. Triangle ABC is similar. ABC is similar with triangle BDC. BDC is similar with triangle ADB. Okay, so these are the three triangles: ABC, first triangle; BDC, second triangle; ADB, third triangle. So all the three triangles are similar to each other. Okay, so first triangle is similar to second, first triangle or second triangle is similar to the main triangle, means there are two small triangles and one is a big triangle. So all are similar with each other. So we can use the property of similarity for this particular triangle. That is, this concept is known as similarity and right angle triangles. So let us go to the next concept, that is theorem of geometric mean. So this concept actually you have studied last year. What is meaning of geometric mean? So A upon B is equal to B upon C. Then B square is equal to AC. Then B is called a geometric mean of A and C. In ratio and proportion you have studied this concept. So similar concept we are studying in geometry also, that is QS square is equal to PS multiplied by SR. So this formula is known as theorem of geometric mean. So what is the formula? QS square is equal to PS multiplied by SR. So this formula useful for giving some values. They will give some values and they will ask some values for solving the problems. Okay, for solving examples, this property can be used. Once again, just check, the figure is same only. Here the figure and here figure is same. That is the main right angle triangle. Then one from the vertex a perpendicular is drawn on the hypotenuse. So we got three triangles. So what is the hypotenuse? That is this perpendicular. That is, make the square of this. QS square is equal to PS multiplied by SR. So you can draw these figures by changing the names and just see the formula whether you are going to write or not. So these are the concepts we have studied. Let us go to the examples. So see students, we are going to solve some examples from practice set 2.1. So see the first example, identify with reason whether 4, 9, 12 is Pythagorean triplet. So what is the method here? 4, 9, 12, the sides are given here. So it may be one side, it may be the second side, and it may be the hypotenuse. So if it is a right angle triangle, then these are the three sides of a right angle triangle. So we have to verify, we have to check whether it is a Pythagorean triplet. So the word Pythagorean triplet will come for the right angle triangle only. So what is the method? So whatever the highest number from this, we will make the square of this. So the highest number among 4, 9, 12 was 12. So 12 square is 144. Then the remaining two numbers are there, 4 and 9. So their squares and their sum is made. 4 square plus 9 square. So 4 square is 16, 9 square is 81. So what answer comes? 97. So whether this number and this number is same? No. So this number and this number is not same, then LHS also not same. So we can write the negative sentence, 12 square is not equal to 4 square plus 9 square. And therefore it is 4, 9, 12 is not a Pythagorean triplet. So if suppose this value and this value comes same, then we can write here positive sentence. That is, hypotenuse square is equal to one side square plus other side square, and therefore whatever is given, that is a Pythagorean triplet. So if this value and this value comes same, then otherwise if this value and this value is different, then we will go like this and it is not a Pythagorean triplet. So for this particular example 4, 9, 12, it is not a Pythagorean triplet. Okay, let us go to the next example. Use the following figure, find NQ. So NQ is asked here. What is given here? The length MQ is given and length QP is given. So by seeing to the figure, immediately we will come to know that this is a concept on theorem on geometric mean. What is the concept? Theorem on geometric mean. That is the concept. So QN is asked, then MQ is given, QP is given. Okay, so let us write the formula, that is by theorem on geometric mean. So what is the statement? Qn square or NQ square is equal to MQ multiplied by QP. This is the formula. So NQ square is equal to MQ multiplied by QP. It is a formula. So just put down the values. MQ is 9 and QP is 4. So what is the answer here? 36. That is NQ square is 36. So take the square root of both sides. We'll get a value of NQ is equal to what? 6. So this example is based on theorem on geometric mean. So this is all about first two examples from exercise or practice set 2.1. Let us see, students, the fourth example from practice set 2.1. Use the figure, find RP and PS. That is the question. So see the figure, it's a right angle triangle given. One angle is given 30 degree. So this is 30 degree, this is 90 degree. Then obviously this angle will be what? 60 degree, because total sum is 180 degree for a triangle. Then we can use here the property of 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree triangle. See, when this property is useful, the Pythagoras theorem is useful when two sides are given and one we have to find out. That time Pythagoras theorem is helpful. But we know now only one side. And what is the question? The question is asked, find remaining two sides. So that time, if the triangle is 30, 60, 90, very easily we can find out the remaining sides. So look here how it is solved, very simplified, with very simple manner. So SR is equal to what? Side opposite to 30 degree. So side opposite to 30 degree is half of the hypotenuse. So SR is equal to half of RP. So that is a statement of 30, 60, 90 degree triangle property. Then just put down the values. SR is 6, half of RP. Then 2 will come here and we'll get a value of RP. RP is equal to 12. So we got a value of RP is 12. Then let us go to the next. That is, this angle is 30, this is 90, then this must be 60. So that is written here clearly, angle R is 60. Then the side opposite to 60 degree. This is angle R. Then side opposite to 60 degree is SP or PS. It is root 3 upon 2 times the hypotenuse. That is a property. So PS is equal to root 3 upon 2 times the hypotenuse. So just put down the values. We are going to find out PS. So root 3 upon 2 as it is. RP we already calculated here. That is 12. We can put here and you can simplify this. 2 6 are 12. So we'll get PS is equal to 6 root 3. So thus we found out RP, we found out PS. Students, let us go to the next example, that is example number 8 from practice set 2.1. Find the diagonal of a rectangle whose length is 35 centimeter and breadth is 12 centimeter. So draw the diagram. ABCD is a rectangle, length is 35 centimeter and breadth is 12 centimeter. Diagonal is joined here. So obviously students, this is a right angle triangle. So in right angle triangle ABC, Pythagoras theorem is used. This is right angle, then this is a hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square is equal to one side square plus other side square. Then values are substituted. AB is 35, BC is 12. Then the calculation takes place. We'll get a value of AC square. AC square is equal to 1369. And if you take the square root of both sides, we'll get a value of AC. AC is equal to what? 37. So AC is nothing but the length of diagonal, that comes 37. So if you want, you can take BD also diagonal. So we'll get the same answer. Either you can take BD or we'll take AC. The length will be coming same. So this is use of Pythagoras theorem. So in place of rectangle, sometimes the figure is given of square also. So I hope students you understood today's concept and whatever examples I have solved today, I hope you understood very well. So if you are new on my channel, please subscribe my channel. So my channel name is Sunil Joshi Sir Mathematics. Thank you students.